Hello friends, I hope all of you are doing fine. Here I'm showing you the consistencies of different paints that I'll be using in today's pour, and I have listed everything in the description below, all the colors and their mixing ratios with Floetrol, and just to show you the consistencies of the paint, of how they are looking. And I'm going to try a swipe and a blow to get some poppies, effect of the poppies, the poppy flowers. So I'll get started. I lay down the white color, and here I had to do my canvas again because accidentally I spilled all the paint on the canvas and I had to redo the white layer. And I'm laying different shades of blue to give it a to just give representation of the sky. Tilt it a bit. This is Quinacridone Magenta Liquitex. This is Phthalo Green. So this was Heavy Body Phthalo Green, and I used almost 8 parts of Floetrol because it was highly pigmented. And just laying down all the colors. I have used Aqua, Cad Yellow, and little bit of leftover silver. And I'm going to do a swipe with the silver. Using damp paper towel, and do a little bit of tilting. And in silver I had a drop of silicone added, because of which I got that cell effect. Just tilting the canvas and trying to mix the colors a little bit, just doing a sort of run through with the knife. And I'm going to do a swipe with a copper color. This is also Liquitex Basics Copper. Swiping with the damp paper towel. And I did grab a little bit of Quinacridone Magenta, that's why that color is also coming along in the swipe. So I am pulling midway between Quinacridone Magenta and bronze. That's why I'm getting a mixture of both in the swipe, and that's really good cell effect. And in all my in both of my green and yellow I had used a drop of silicone, and this one is pink, the fluorescent pink, and I just want to give it a shape of a flower, so I'm going to blow it with a straw, just adding a layer of white and more of pink, and blowing it in the shape of a flower. So this one is going to be a very abstract representation at this point, and I'll show you the results right now. I know some of us like the abstract representation, and some of us like more defined representation. So I will stop at the abstract representation and show you the front view, and I would like to know your opinion of if you would like the abstract representation or a well-defined one. Here is the front view. Please do comment below if you like this or the one that I'm going to do, which is more defined. In this case, if I had to give a defined shape to the flowers, then I thought that the flowers should pop out. That's why I am going to do a swipe with the white, so that there is a lighter shade and more of contrast for the Quinacridone magenta flowers. That's why I did a swipe. And the swipe paint, whenever I use the paint for swiping, I always use more water in it. And if it is this is white as Floetrol's Artist Loft Floetrol's, and I have used 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol and 1 part water. And if I think it is still thick, I will still add more water for the swipe. And now I am defining the flowers, and I'm also going to take away more of the Quinacridone magenta paint and just come up with 3 flower representation. So I'm gonna just give shape to 3 flowers, and I'm going to take away some of the paint so that the flowers stand out. So I'm doing it in 3 parts. First part, the very abstract one that I showed you, and the second part is I am trying to give the shape to the flowers. This is going to be my second part, where I give abstract representation to the flowers, and the third part is going to be after this dries, then I am going to use my acrylic paints, little bit of acrylic paints, to give it more of a shape to the flowers, and that will be the third version. So I'm just adding more yellow and green color so that the flowers stand out and there is less of Quinacridone near the flowers, and just getting 3 flowers. Also, when I did this painting, I don't know, it was a lightning effect or what, but it was looking very bright, but once it dried out, it was not that vibrant, and I varnished it, so the little bit colors have dulled down. So here I'm just swiping it so that the flowers are standing out more, and as you can see, there is 3 defined flowers. Just the stem with the black, and with the palette knife, just like giving it a slight shape of a stem. I think they call it a smear with the palette knife, where you try to give it a shape. And here I will try to show you the second part of it, comparing the first and the second part. Which one you like better? Do leave your opinion, please. The first one, abstract, or the second one, 3 defined flowers. And here is my second version, which is dried up, and using the same colors, Quinacridone magenta, yellow, shades of green, little bit of black, and little bit of pink. I am just defining the flowers more. So as you can see, after it dried up, the colors have dulled down a little bit. But the interesting part is, even after I varnished them, the colors didn't come up. I mean, they were not as vibrant as they were while they were wet. So I don't know whether it was the effect of the lightning, but I would definitely love to know your opinion if you like the first abstract version or the second one or this third version. So this is just the regular acrylic Liquitex paint, no Floetrol added, and these are just the enhancements I'm making. And also at the same time, I wanted to make sure that I don't lose the parts of the pore that are interesting, and I didn't want to lose those effects of the pore. So just giving it a shape around it. And not too much, just little bit. I know I was getting carried away and I wanted to do more, but then I had to stop at one point. So this is more of like more water, less paint, giving it a glazing effect, defining few shapes. And at this point I just called it done, and I will show you the varnished picture right now. Once it dried up, after 2 days I varnished it, and this is how it looked. I'm liking it. And here is a comparison of all the three versions, first, second, third. The third one has definitely dulled down a bit. I don't know whether it was the lightning effect, but still I'm liking it, and I would love to know your opinion. And please subscribe to the channel if you like the contents in the channel. I would love to get your support, and I will see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye.